right, well, we are joined by the man who just won. All right, so this is big news. Dave Berdan, thanks so much for being here with us.
Thank you.
Dave, congratulations for that win. Did you even break a sweat out there? Because at one point you stopped and looked at the cameras and kind of grinned and gave a wink.
No, I'm definitely sweaty. It looks easier than it feels. I mean, it hurts like everyone else.
Now, you were the Baltimore Marathon winner a couple of years ago. Doing something like this, going through the iterations and the steps and preparations, you say it's harder than it looks. Take us through there for a marathon racer like yourself, the mental preparation and the physical.
Oh, I mean, just mentally, I mean, it's just staying focused throughout. It's such a long race and just taking it 1 mile at a time. But, I mean, physically, it's a lot of work goes into it before the race. I mean, that's the big thing that people, I mean, all the runners out here realize it, but maybe not people at home.
Now, you say a lot of work goes into it. Obviously, you're practicing. I mean, kind of take us through what your practices are like. Is eating part of it, too, you know, to get ready for something like this?
Yeah, I mean, I run anywhere from 80 to 110 miles a week, and I'm the cross-country and head cross-country coach and assistant track coach at Stevenson University. So some of my runs I get to get in with the athletes, which is nice. So working is actually time to get in the run.
Why running?
Just to push my body, just to see what my body's capable of. I think that's the biggest thing, just seeing how fast I can get and what my body can handle.
Well, you're talking about how fast you can get. You are the men's champion for 2015, the 8th annual Baltimore 10-miler, 53:15.71, the second fastest time ever in the history of this event. So I guess you were pretty fast today.
Yeah,
you didn't even know that.
No, I didn't. It was a fun time. I mean, this race is great because you're coming back against a lot of people, and everyone's out there cheering for you the whole way back. It's hard to not give up, you know what I mean? Like, everyone just pushes you through it.
We've talked about that you have competed in multiple races. Do races take you out of state as well?
Yeah, I actually was in San Francisco 2 weeks ago for Beta Breakers, and I've run marathons as far up as in Vermont and California. So, I mean, I've been all over. Running's taken me a lot of places.
Now, those who are familiar with ABC2 and then familiar with the Coleman race, you have been a multi-time winner there. And as we were saying, you won the 2013 Baltimore Marathon. Last year, you had to sit out, though. Explain why.
Well, actually, I didn't sit out. I started the race, and I had to stop halfway. I ended up getting a little injury in my hip in training, and I kept training through it because I really wanted to run the race. And then, I mean, I was just limping so bad at halfway that I had to stop, and it turned out to be a stress fracture in my femoral neck and then a small labral tear in my hip.
Wow.
So
and you were going to push through that.
I was trying. They told me it was good that I didn't because it could have actually broken completely, so I'm glad I stopped.
Well, a lot of people are out here watching you and probably getting inspired. I know I am. I'm like, okay, when can I run next? But, you know, for people who don't have the background you do, you know, give some advice to us and how can you start?
I think the biggest thing is just to be patient. It's not a sport that you can just go out and run for a week and then all of a sudden be good at it. I mean, it's about putting in the training day in, day out, and just being patient with it and gradually building up.
So what's next?
I think a bunch of small races and then a couple half marathons and probably the Baltimore Marathon again in the fall.
He is Dave Berdan. He is a 2015 winner of the Baltimore 10-miler. Continued success to you.
Oh, thank you.
Congratulations once again.
Congratulations. Thank you for being with us.
That winning time, 53:15.71, the second fastest time in event history. He's
Incredible.
the winner, and he just ran it.